Hi, Julian Davies here again in Julian's restaurant in Hoylake. Second video coming up. I'm going to talk to you about some healthy options for a change. Things that part of your 5 a day, in particular salads and dressings that go with salads. A wee bit of chemistry linked in there because we have to have the right balance of oils and acids to make the right emulsion. But enough of that later. We'll start with some fresh green leaves. I've got a few green leaves which I've bought today actually from the supermarket. There's a combination, there's a baby gem, there's an oak leaf, there's some lamb's lettuce, some watercress. Well, it's just a mixed up there. Now they need to be washed, okay? I've got to wash them thoroughly and then drained. Now a little gadget I picked up from the soupy also is the spinner. Now the spinner will take all the excess water out, so important, because if you leave any water in, what's going to happen? The dressing that you make will not stick to the leaves. You need dry leaves. It also gives them a longer life, a longer shelf life. So, salad dressing, French dressing, call it what you wish. I've got my own little recipe, nothing too dramatic, but it's mine. You can borrow it, you can steal it, you can brag it's yours, but it's mine. Several simple ingredients. Over here we have extra virgin olive oil. I tend to buy the best ingredients I can afford in everything, food in particular. Some white wine vinegar, some whole grain or moutarde de mustard, Dijon mustard, and that's not for the chef to drink, that is part of the recipe. That's Warnings, Advocaat and eggnog. Okay? Just to give you an idea of I think I mentioned earlier about the ratio, 3 parts oil roughly to 1 part acid, whether it be lemon juice or vinegars of any description. Okay, that gives you a nice balance. The reason for the acid or the lemon juice or the vinegar in the recipe is it helps the digestion. Apart from anything else, apart from the flavour and the sharpness, it does actually help the digestion, this is what it's all about. We don't want to give you a tummy ache as professionals. We want it to be nice and easy on the palate and after you've gone home. So I'll start. Mixing bowl, teaspoon. Now there's a secret pocket in a chef's jacket here. Secret pocket there. Now for the young chefs out there, that is not for your mobile phone. Okay, it's for your tasting spoon. So no mobile phones in the kitchen, otherwise the chop. So we start now. The whole grain mustard pops in. It's not no measured quantity. Again, each cook, each chef has their own tastes, likes, dislikes, call it what you want. White wine vinegar. Whoops, not too much. Okay, and a little bit of the eggnog. This gives it a lovely creamy flavour. And the fact that it's egg based, albeit pasteurised, takes me back in time to when I was a young chef and I learned how to make a vinaigrette or a French dressing in some of the hotels I worked in. And one of the foundations there to hold it together was an egg yolk. But egg holds it together as an emulsion. A little bit of whisking. To make life easier, you've got a basin that will fit in nicely, because being a single chef and with no Tommy chef and no army of chefs around me, I have to work solo, so I have to adapt. Now then, back to I don't know if you remember when I did the fillet steak, here's the old salt and pepper mix. Sea salt, pepper, in you go. And we start now with the olive oil. Just drizzle it in gently and keep whisking. And you'll form an emulsion. So if it starts to thicken, you put it in too quickly, it'll curdle. Okay. Messy, but we clean up afterwards. If it does get too thick, you can always drop a little bit of water in there just to get it down to the nice, right consistency. And for the record, if you tend to put too much oil in, it'll curdle. And that's what you call in chemistry a saturated solution. That's a bit too clever. It just cooks after all. Right, back to the whisking. We're nearly there. There we go. You can also add herbs to this, there's no rules. And the reason I put eggnog in this is because it goes particularly with a dish on the menu at the moment, which is prawns, grapes, avocado, all bound together in this lovely dressing. See how nice and thick that is now? Okay, now that will hold That'll hold. Just bear with me a second. That's the most important part, obviously, is the tasting. Oh, very nice, very nice. That is my salad dressing. You can mix it with any of the leaves you want. You can put it on fruit, fish, throw it all in together. Just play and enjoy. Just put the salad together now, having done all the messy bits. Okay, I see how much water's there. We get rid of that. Leave that water. Leaves in there. Lovely. Righty-ho. This is beautiful salad dressing. Just put in there. That's it. That's just plenty. Now just mix it with your hands. Mix it with your hands, lovely, gently. And serve. Beautiful. Good enough to eat, I'd say. Oh, you've got to try it.